our cherished viewers. Welcome to Story TV. This is our first edition of a new program named the Love Spice Arena. On Love Spice Arena, we discuss about relationship, dating, courting, and then marriage. And today we are going to discuss a very interesting topic: relationship proposal, acceptance and rejection. I'm going to be your host, and I am Beatrice Abneje Prempe. You can call me Abnakash. So before we kick off, I will introduce my panels to you. From my immediate left is Lady Linda Atta Buamponsem. She is a teacher by profession and an upcoming lady pastor. Next to her is Pastor Sebastian TV. He is a manager at Graceland Company Limited and a pastor at Impact Family Chapel. On my immediate right is Miss Barbara Nyame, a teacher by profession and an upcoming lady pastor. Wow, today I'm really blessed to have these great people with me. Last is Minister Da Costa, a songstress. In fact, he's so blessed with a powerful voice. And he is a student at Catholic University, right? A student at UCC and a businessman. So welcome, my panels.
Thank you.
Wow. So as I've already said, we are going to discuss about relationship proposal. How do men propose to women? In fact, what is the right way for a man to approach a woman? And what is the best way for a lady to accept a man's proposal? And when it comes to rejection, how should a lady do it? And how should a man handle it? These are some of the things that we are going to discuss. So without wasting much time, I'll start by asking, what is proposal? So any of my panelists can give us what a proposal is, especially when it comes to, I know with proposal we can have a proposal in the business field, but today we are sentencing on proposal in relationship. So Mr. Sebastian, I hope you are ready, and so you will kick the ball for us. What is proposal when it comes to relationship? What is proposal?
Actually, thank you very much, lady, for the question. And, when we look at different fields of study, we have proposal, which is an English word, which means to suggest a course of action. Right. And so when it comes to businesses, we have business proposals, right, suggesting a plan of action of how a business should be done, wow, how it's going to run, and the long-term vision of the business.
Since you are from the business field, you are giving me the terms in business.
Definitely.
Wow,
definitely.
I'm really enjoying that.
And so when we come to relationship,
yeah,
I believe that proposal is simply a man or a woman suggesting a plan of action for the two of them to be together.
A man or a woman suggestion
to another person.
To another person. From what your definition, that doesn't mean a woman can propose.
Definitely.
Wow.
A woman can propose.
Wow. Wow. Okay, let's go on.
And so, if I intend to propose, it means in a relationship aspect, I am trying to draw a plan for the two of us to be together.
Okay.
A plan that the two of us can work together.
Wow.
That's
proposal.
my
Thank you very much. A plan where two people can work together is a proposal. Powerful one. But let me ask Lady Barbara, have you ever been proposed?
Wow, that's an interesting question. Have I proposed or someone proposing to me?
Any of them. Have you ever been proposed, or have you ever proposed to somebody?
Oh, okay. Currently, I've never proposed to anybody. I don't know in the nearby future if I'll ever propose to a
But
man.
are you willing to do that in
Oh, really?
case you crash on someone?
Oh, if I ever crash on someone, there is a way out. There
Sure,
is
sure.
always a way out in proposing to a man. Though in our culture or in our system, we don't believe in that. But there is always a way out for you to be noticed by a man. Not
Very good.
necessarily you being going to propose to that man.
But
So
there's a way out.
yeah,
You
there is a
can
way out.
you
You
can
can
show.
corner your way. Like, one thing I've realized is that for you to be noticed and for you to be heard, you can create that environment
Thank you very much.
for a man to notice that really this lady is interested in me. Because one thing about men is that they always want to be assured that when I go for this woman, she will accept. So if a man does not have that assurance, he cannot come.
Okay. So can you give me one or two of the ways whereby a lady can behave for a man to know that this woman wants to show interest in me?
Oh, okay. Today I was really reading about mind connection
Okay.
by Joyce Meyer. And he said, you have to have the spirit of awareness.
The spirit of awareness.
Wherever you are or wherever you go, you should make sure you care about people around you. So maybe, for example, if the guy or the man you are crushing on is within your environment, you should rather have that spirit of awareness so that that person over there will notice that this person has some special interest about him.
Some special interest.
Yeah.
You know,
about
I
me.
understand what you are saying, but does it mean you should do things that will make the man have interest in you? Because creating that awareness, how do you create that awareness for the man to know that, oh, what this lady is doing, she's drawing my attention to her. So what kind of awareness particularly can you create for the man to know that this woman is really talking to me?
Okay, the situation is you don't overdo it.
Sure.
But once you are a lady, you should do things that you can be noticed. So you by saying hello to that person wouldn't, wouldn't even make your beauty go down. So you just saying hello to that your crush. And
So establishing a rapport
yeah, a relationship with a person.
creates
Or maybe
awareness.
the person is just around, hello, or maybe you went for a program, hello, how are you? Or how was the program?
Being friendly.
Yeah, you should be friendly. That is the point.
Yeah.
And
okay.
if a lady is friendly, that person always have proposals.
Wow.
There's one thing
I
I
hope
have
my
noticed.
ladies, this is a big tip for you.
Yeah.
If you are a lady who is very friendly, you always have a proposer.
Oh, it's sure. You always have a lot of men proposing to you because you are so friendly, you are so loving, you are okay, you are always laughing and smiling. Though you might have your problem, but you seems like you always want to see somebody's joy. That is the situation. So when you are a lady and you are like that, trust me, men will
They will
come
always come
for you.
So ladies, be friendly, be open, smile to the men around you so that you always have a proposer. Minister Da Costa,
Yes, madam.
have you ever proposed to a lady before?
Wow.
This question is a yes or no answer. I don't know why you are laughing. Have you ever proposed to a lady before?
Yes, please.
How did you do it?
Aish. Okay, so you just tell the person that you have interest in the person and you love. If you yourself, you know that you love the person, tell the person you love it. You love her.
Wow. So you
And
see the person, you have interest in the person, you just go straight forward and tell.
just go straight. Tell the person and let the person know whom you are.
Let the person know who you are. Okay.
Who you are. Because say nipa no if ye chie ebe hunu suban foforo anase nipa foforo
Oh,
ewo
yeah.
ho a ebia interest na the buy no
It might change.
it might change.
Okay.
So
Okay.
me for instance,
So
I
men
would-
need to be genuine when they were proposing to ladies. Okay.
that's
Wow.
it. Me per se, I will tell you who I am. I will
You
tell
are a busy person.
tell you everything.
You don't joke with your ministry. You are straightforward.
That's it.
Everything.
So if you tell the person whom you are, and before you propose or you go for a lady, you guys need to be friends.
So you can't propose to a lady whom you've never met or you've not been friends with before.
You can, but
Based on what you ask, is there love at first sight? Is it real?
it's real. Oh.
Love at first sight.
It's
The
real.
moment you see the lady now, my crush it.
The crush will be there, but the love might not be there.
Sure. Mhm. That is why I'm asking, is there love at the first sight?
No. It's the crush.
Okay. Pastor Sebastian wants to say something. Yeah.
You know, basically, when you talk about love at first sight,
Okay.
per a little study that I did, one thing that everybody must know is that men are created in a different way and women are created in a different way. Let me bring it home. When we say love at first sight, it is not love at first sight.
Yeah.
Because man loves through the eyes.
Sure.
What men see is what they draw home in their heart.
Yeah.
And women love by what they
hear.
And so if I see a lady who has a very nice, valley behind
That
Wow.
and the hills in front,
That time.
Immediately my heart, my eye tells my brain that this is a very good thing.
Yeah.
And so I begin to lust
So men are sensitive to what they see,
to what they see.
but women are sensitive to what they hear.
So
Powerful.
what I see may not necessarily mean that I love the person.
Okay.
What you hear does not necessarily mean that the person loves you.
Yeah.
Because some people get it confused. When you get close, especially pastors, when you get close to a lady, you pray for the person, you meet the needs of the person, and the person feels comfortable, a little
you are
comfortable
too good
around
for
you.
for
You, are-
her.
you become too good for the person, and the person thinks that, this pastor
This
loves me. Which might not be the real case. Because you are so caring, whatever the person is hearing, the person takes it for love.
Well, thank you. That's a beautiful suggestion. Linda, I believe you've ever been proposed.
Yes. Yes, I'm sure.
Have you been proposed before?
Yes.
Yes. How did he do it?
Oh, okay. Thank you for the opportunity. As he met me for the first time,
But before then, were you friends? Did you know each other before he approached you?
yes, we became friends
Okay.
before he approached me. And that makes me accept the proposal very easily.
Okay.
Because there was a cordial relationship there.
Wow.
Yes. This wasn't a proposal which came in a form of not knowing the person. But I knew the person and I know
His works, who
Yes.
he is.
So when he came and gave me that proposal, I didn't retrieve back.
Okay.
Yes. And what I thought was, it's an honor.
For you to be identified.
Identified.
Wow.
Because there was a survey years back. There was a statistics when it comes to men and women.
Okay.
When we look at the ages between 18 to 40, we can say that men are more No, men are
Men are
less
less
than
than
than women. So when we consider the ratio, the men will be 11
is to
is to 1.
One.
11 men,
one lady.
Yes.
Ay, what a crash.
So you can see that for you to accept a proposal,
proposal.
it's an honor and an opportunity for you to be picked up.
Thank you.
Yes. So I saw this to be an honor.
Honor.
Yes.
And you accepted it.
Yes, and I
How
accepted.
did you accept it?
Okay,
I'm getting
that's
interested.
very, very important.
Yeah. How did you? Because, you know, most of the times when a man proposed to a lady, we ladies, we are like, oh, let me go and think about it. Let me go and think about it. And you know, especially if you are not a Christian lady, you would consider unnecessary things before accepting the proposal. So in your case, and being a strong Christian that I know, how did you accept it? And then, if possible, what are some of the categories you selected in choosing or accepting the proposal?
Okay, thank you. For the categories, everybody has a preference.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
So I consider the preference of the guy.
So what was
So
the
I-
preference?
I like tall guys.
Wow.
Yeah.
Let me start drawing him. That
Yeah.
means he is tall.
And very importantly is the intelligent aspect.
He is intelligent.
Yes. I cannot flow with someone who is not intelligent.
I know you
tell
are a shark.
Yeah. So
She's a brella. If you don't know Lady Linda, she spends all night reading books. All night reading books, praying for pastors, men and women in ministry. She's just a loving woman. Somebody I always love to be with, because when you are with her, she gives you ideas. She's full of wisdom and intelligence. And for that matter, I really admire her so much, so much.
wow. Thank
So
you for
I am
the
not.
compliment.
I'm not surprised. One of your criteria was to know that he's intelligent.
And also God fearing.
Wow.
I knew him before the proposal came. So it was very easy for me. So after the proposal, I sat down. Then I thought that there is a need for an acceptance speech. Anytime you have a proposal, prepare an acceptance.
Eish.
Yes.
What a shock.
Yes, it's very, very important.
Anytime there is a proposal, prepare an acceptance speech. I'm so excited that I don't even know how to put my words in other. Anytime there is a proposal, prepare. Then I have to prepare an acceptance speech
Yes,
for my husband.
It's very, very important.
Wow.
Because you have to acknowledge him.
Wow.
Yes, you first acknowledge
In
him.
fact, you are enlightening me tonight.
After you acknowledge him, you thank him so much for this opportunity. You thank him for the opportunity.
Wow.
Was for him to pick
Recognize
you, yes,
you
and pick you out of these many women. When we are talking about the statistics,
Yeah.
in-
1
yes,
is to 11.
yes. So you thank him. So this acceptance can be in a written form
No.
or
Verbal.
yes, verbal. So with this, you are showing appreciation to the guy that you really
Appreciate him
yes,
for
bringing
proposal,
you, yes, with this.
proposing to you.
Yes. So that's
Wow.
how it should be
Wow.
done. Thank you.
Wow. The topic is getting interesting. Statistics, knowledge, wisdom, intelligence is speaking tonight. I don't know where you can get this from, apart from watching us on Story TV. So keep watching Story TV, like our page, leave a comment, and share whenever you watch us. Now, I want to ask Miss Barbara. Lady Linda said, when a man proposed to you, you need to acknowledge it by giving him a written acceptance. Aish. Have you ever done this before?
Wow. How do I even put it? Really, when a man proposes, there is a proposal. And by a man proposing to you, You accepting it is an like you are giving a speech to it. So when the person proposed to you and you really like the person, it's a proposal and you have to accept it.
What is the best way of accepting a proposal? If you can read 2 or 3 lines.
Like, should it be in 2 or 3 lines or?
Like in a sentence. How should, I mean, the best way to accept a proposal?
Okay. You know, every woman knows what she wants.
Yeah.
So, in the numerous men coming to propose to you, you will spot the person you like. So, when you like the person, surely you have to tell the person. And I always say that if you want something, like me, I love watching. There's no way I'll pretend I don't like it. So when I see it, whether it's in
Close to the gutter.
wherever it is, I really go for it. So when a lady really wants a woman, a man, as in the man proposing to you, you should surely tell the person. Like say, oh, I feel blessed and honored that you've chosen me, because it's very difficult to be chosen. So I'm much grateful and I believe God will help me to accomplish the plan you have. So I also really do love you.
But have you ever rejected a proposal before?
Oh, sure.
Why?
Oh, really? You know, as I earlier said, I said a woman really knows what she wants. So maybe if a man proposed to me and I really don't want it. You know, way back years, when, you know, the Christian have strong beliefs and we don't want to do certain things. We do.
There's certain things
Yeah.
that we don't want to do. And
Yeah.
the men want us to do the certain things. Will always make us reject you. But you people, you don't know. And you always be like, why is she rejecting? But the certain things we don't want to do, and you people want us to do, will make us reject you. The certain things.
Yeah, there are certain things really you don't want to do. So it really makes some women fight men who propose to them. By their fighting, like being aggressive, they are trying to be aggressive to protect
But
themselves.
is it the best way to be aggressive?
That's not the best way, because I always say, there was a time I was proposed by a man, and I really don't like him. I don't know, my everything don't like that man.
Just a one
I don't
pan.
really like him. The more he's nice to me, the more I get angry. I pissed off. Whenever I see him, I just get mad.
And then I went time pana.
No, I don't like him. That is it. I don't like
A
him.
DM potting pa. What exactly?
No, everything about him, I didn't like. That's it. Though he's a human being, but I didn't like it.
Wow.
So I didn't know. I was fighting, but that was a childhood thing. Because I realized that in liking people, it is not,
About how you see them.
it is within time. The
Just
time will
about
tell.
Okay.
But when the person approaches you in the first time and you don't like him, the wisdom in handling it, that is the problem.
Sure.
So I didn't have that wisdom in handling it. So once my father talked to me, Reverend Akwesi Solomon.
Wow, thank you, Papa Kaz, for always teaching us. Thank you.
So he taught me, like, he said, Baby, you are now growing. Surely men will come for you. So you being aggressive wouldn't help. Because there's one thing about men. We all say girls kasa. But I tell you, men talk.
Kasa.
They talk really more than women.
Wow.
So in a mix or in a company of a man, if a man, one of them comes to propose to you and you fight the person, the person eventually tells the whole company that this girl will fight you. Don't go there and propose to her. Yeah.
So you become you become an icon in the mix of men.
Yeah, they will tag you. Like
This is
girl,
an aggressive woman.
yes, she will fight you. But there's always a nice way in telling somebody if you don't like the person.
Oh, wow.
Because I always say, people that come into your life, they are your assets.
People that comes into your life are your assets. I really like that. Thank you. People that come into your life are your assets. So in rejecting them, apply wisdom. Pastor Sebastian, Have you ever been rejected by a lady?
This is a very difficult question to answer. But of course, yes.
Wow.
I'm also a human being.
How did she do it? Was she aggressive? Was she soft? Did she write it in a letter or a text message or told you straightforward, I don't like you?
You know, wow. You know, as I earlier said, that proposal is not the main thing, it's a plan.
Okay.
So everybody has a plan. And so if you don't fall within that person's plan and the person doesn't want to go by your plan, it's surely a rejection, but not in a bad sense.
Okay.
So I've been rejected before.
Wow.
And the person told me it wasn't straightforward, but everything, action speaks louder than words.
Sure.
So the actions and everything said that no.
No. Minister Da Costa, have you ever experienced that?
Oh, yes. Yes. Very, very, very yes.
How many times? The way you are saying the yes,
Very, very,
it looks
very
as
yes.
if several. How many times have you been rejected by a lady? You need to count.
No, it's about 3 or
3.
times. Yeah.
How was it done?
As Sebastian said, the actions,
The
The
actions
actions.
alone.
the actions here. Oh, that thing is straightforward. Just tell the person that no, I don't have interest in you, or I
I'm
can't.
going out with somebody.
Very fine. Tell the person and let the person get the understanding. Right. But they will not say it. They too, they will not tell you that.
But we
Yeah.
women also know that sometimes you men knew that, oh, this lady, she's going out, but still
No.
you want to cross.
No,
Are you sure?
no.
Hey, sometimes the men know. They know pass abaya way or
You know,
nibema
let me
way.
come
Me,
in. They
I'm
know.
I'm coming. Me on. Before I'll propose to you, or I'll first be friend with you, and he said, "Walk out." I mean, we say, "Walk out."
But being a friend to me wouldn't let you know that I'm going
No,
out.
I'll ask you.
What if I don't tell you?
That's where the
The
mistake
problem
comes.
comes from. Okay.
Because I'll ask you that are you going out? When you say yes, that's it.
But sometimes you men also see the signs and you pretend. I don't know whether it's pretending or
Like
you
how?
think like being dating a lady doesn't mean she's married. So if you are because I've heard men saying that thing
It's
several
true.
times.
Some says it, but me for instance, for instance,
oh boy, yeah, so worry.
me for instance, if a friend is watching me and she's going out and I've been friend with the person, I'm telling the truth now. Say me who say nipa na call outer. Now say friends na me friend or 3 times and I say if you are not friend me na the idea. If they're talking is very close, the two of gradually na me train me.
Miss Barbara wanted to say something. What did you want to say?
You know, one thing in life is that I don't have problem. I don't have problem when a man sees this lady is going out and the person tries to propose. Sure, she have the right to propose. Because I am only going out. And the end product of relationship or dating is whether we are married or not. So if a man proposes to you and you are in a relationship, it's up to the lady to decide. Probably the person is in a complicated relationship.
So when a man knows the lady is going out, he has the right to still propose to that lady.
Yeah, propose. Even now, men propose to married women.
Hey,
How
and
much
then
more people who are dating?
You see here.
And then they're crying.
Wait, remember, you see, this is where the mistake comes from.
Yeah.
Because obviously, open why didn't say? I say, wow,
As
you are
testing
in
the
the tent.
waters.
you are going out. Obi abese open, and you are yet to decide. Say,
The two know which.
it is a if
Because I don't
remember
side with
say new one no. Eye adea idea bro near what you want as well.
Oh, that was
Definitely will be giant.
listen to me, I don't side with you. Well, one thing about women and men is women are different from man. Da Costa, as you are sitting here, you don't have an expiring date.
Sure.
I
sure.
have an expiring date.
Plus
So,
30, na se me
If
yaba.
you are in a relationship, maybe I'm going out. So if my relationship with that guy is very perfect and I know the end, thousands of men can come to me and I wouldn't accept it. But if my relationship
The
is
relationship
very
is shaky.
complicated and it's shaking, and a man comes into my life and propose, why must I stay there and say this man is
So,
delaying?
after
let
No,
me-
a lot
I
of
want
men,
to
let
ask
me
the
tell
question.
something. Let me tell the followers. A lot of women are making mistakes in their lifetime by saying I have a fiancé, a boyfriend, or whatever, and
Who
by
is not even ready to
denying-
marry you.
yeah, denying possible suitors. That is a great mistake you are making in your life.
Honestly, it's
Me,
very true.
let me tell you, me, as I sit here, advice I'll give to my daughter.
You need to leave.
Yes.
But Obi
Wait,
Wanoma,
wait,
or Betty as here, no boha.
Da
No saying
Costa,
boha.
winim. What Barbara is saying, no, me nene ya adwen pa, because I can date you for beer 4 years, 3 years. Na me no te ho, ebia ma make it all attempts. Let's go and see my family and marry me. Na one year wadwen, no be ba. No so meet the same criteria. Na me pese me worry.
Fine, you can go.
I have the right to go.
You can go. But Obi Wanoma on tears here.
Wow.
As it was.
Like as a it will be say wati ebi hu dada. And wati as here mobi. And
Oh,
they are
but
running, she's
But
running
in
the
that
two of them.
case, no. In that case, no. It depends on the lady. Once ebi wo ha, when the proposal come, no, not or where. Ebi ade one na te wada da ninya ready a.
Then tell the person.
Obeka cho no ko.
Obi Wan can tell.
So one can cho dia ene
But if the person didn't
But
tell you, there's
even
no
cross
problem.
one can cho wa.
And there's no problem if I didn't tell you. Maybe, for example,
No, Barbara,
that
but
person-
if you
I-
don't
no,
tell the
listen.
person to I no so be
Listen.
broken heart and say
Not
another.
You see
broken
that
heart.
thing?
Listen, not being empty. Like,
Please
let's say,
hold on. Pastor 17 wants to come in. Yes, Pastor 17. What do you take of what we are talking about right now?
This is getting interesting.
Interesting, yeah,
It's
yeah.
getting really interesting. But what I'll personally say, what I'll say is that there is a way proposal must be done.
Okay.
Even in the corporate world, there is a right way to write a proposal.
Yeah.
And so, before you start going out, before you even accept the proposal, you must be ready to commit to it.
Thank you.
I was say, answer na obejia tum say only a branty yi go out. No? You must be ready to commit to it.
Okay.
For instance, I think that the right way for a proposal to be done is that before a man comes to you that he wants to go out with you, he has already made up his plans.
Hey, not all men know.
No.
Some will come. Omobeba, they will propose to you. Ebi okra na, ebi adibia we ye na fe, and so he wants to come.
Madam.
Like
every man
like
with
what
their
Barbara was
vision,
saying that they will come and they want us to do some things that we don't want to. Some will come and that thing, if you don't do it now, always still time.
Let me put it this way. That is why I'm saying there's a way it should be done.
Okay.
And that does not also mean that it's only one way. Other people have a perceived way it should be done. That is not the right way. For instance, somebody can enter his room through his window. It doesn't mean that is the right way to enter through the into the room. So, personally, I believe that before you even go to propose to a lady, you must be ready to marry the lady.
Okay.
Let me explain my point. When I
We
say
have
that,
some few minutes, so let's
before
ready to
you
wrap up.
propose to the lady, you must be ready to marry the lady.
Okay.
But the reason why I think many people are not able to end up in marriage is because in the course of life there are complications.
Sure. Yeah.
For instance, I have made a plan that, personally, I made up a plan for my life that at the age of 32 I should be married.
Wow. Wow.
Okay. At the age of 32, I should be married. And so I could have been married at the age of 27, but because I had rejection upon rejection upon rejection,
Hey, plenty.
I had my own plans. But then because of other people's plans,
Rejection,
my plan
yeah.
could not work.
Yeah.
So the fact that you have a plan that you want to get married at 27 does not mean that your plan will go. You have to leave the person just like that. You have said that you will commit to the person's life.
Na
There
nipa
must
ne
be
se
a
ompa
way
wide
you
na
do
be.
it. No, there must be a way you do it.
Okay.
You know,
Teach us.
for instance,
She
if
told
you
a
if
friend.
you have somebody proposing to you, there is a way you can reject it. That will not cause a lot of problems. Because, per a little study I made, many people have issues because of
Yeah, past.
what has happened in relationships.
Yeah.
Because of the answer no. Because they've been said no to. Because they've been rejected. Their life, I read an article that a lady committed suicide because she was rejected by a
Yeah,
guy
yeah.
whom she thought
Thought
was
in love
interested or was in love with
with.
her. Nowadays, the life that we are living the life of movies. Many people want their relationship to be like the movies, of which movies are acts, not the real thing.
Yeah.
You see a young guy driving a car with a nice lady, and then you think you can also marry a younger age with a nice car with a nice job, which defies the odds.
It doesn't even work like that.
Let me tell you this interesting thing. When I was growing up, one of my dreams was to buy a car for my wife before my marriage
Wow.
on our wedding day.
But you couldn't make it. Abrabona nya
Charlie,
better so.
any movies. So when you come to the reality, it is not the movies.
Yeah.
The movies are acted. They can take 3 years to act a movie. You use just 1 hour to watch.
Yeah.
And you want your life to reflect what they are acting.
Which is
Meanwhile, the
impossible.
people who acted the movies in their real life don't live like that.
Thank you.
Sure.
Thank you very much.
Sure.
Don't think your life can be a movie. It's impossible. Don't base your relationship on the movies that we watch. It doesn't work. Some of the movies that we even watch, some of them, they have complications in their relationship more than what we see them. I'm preparing on a message that the stars have scars. And you will know that the way we see people outside, our role models, the people that we look up to, our celebrities, many of them have big scars that we don't know of. So when you build your life based on what you see afar, you might get it wrong. Lady Linda, have you ever rejected a man's proposal?
Yes, it has happened before.
How did you do it?
Okay. When the proposal came, the timing of the proposal wasn't
Best.
yes.
Okay.
So for me, I invited the person. Then
Hey, then you have a special way of
Yes.
handling Charlie relationship expert back home. So you invited
Yes,
him.
I invited the person, and I thanked him for the proposal. Then I
Wow.
gave him my reasons. You have to give your reasons.
That's
why.
it.
Just give him a genuine reason why you can't accept the proposal.
That's it.
Yes.
Mane botayenti a wontimi nje ne
That's
proposal
it.
no ntum.
So let's say it was 4 years ago. I told him, the idea is very good. My proposal was a marriage proposal. So I told him, it's a very nice idea and a very nice proposal. But the timing, I'm ready for school now. So I
So you
cannot
can't
accept
accept him.
the proposal.
Wow.
And he gladly understood what I'm saying. Yes. So he,
That means that man too was matured.
yes.
Because not every man will just accept it so simple like that. People will still want to push. Oh, waka. But let me still hit it hard. First time it's but as I continue knocking the door, she will open. But for you to tell him and he understanding it, that means he's also matured. Because today's guys, hey, you go for gold. Wobeya se obenyam. And you know, just like you said, women we are attracted by what we hear. Inti se be maneba na me catch and say I am not ready, pacho. And I say me ni obi wo ha. Obeya na be say like minya di bia. And I mean casting be to ni team ebe ma na asanya jeme accepting me proposal. But for you to be able to be man way matured, honestly.
Let me
every
come in.
man.
If that proposal you have had, you are already in a relationship. You the lady must understand that every guy is a potential husband.
Every guy.
Every guy is a potential husband.
Okay.
Even though you are in a relationship, you must consider otherwise that you can break up.
No.
So the one who is bringing the proposal, you must treat him well.
And yes, sir, what bino.
Say relationship now and they will not break it up. Coming back to him now. You despise him. So you must, every lady must understand and know that every guy is a potential husband.
Wow, every guy is a potential husband. Enti sebe man e bana wompena, sister enya tia.
Tell them.
Enya bufuo. Kachwe ne nti a wontume ne ntina. Na daachi bi dia ufi se wenya na oba be ware no wa wetimi akowunchi. Don't slam shut the door. Leave it open so that others can also enter. Powerful one. Minister Da Costa. Now say anything.
So, as Pastor Sebastian said, this kind of relationship and rejections things is very serious.
Sure.
Thank you for telling them. Thank you for telling them that they should not do nema basa. Because ochina no.
The table can turn around.
The table can turn.
Yeah.
The table can turn. If no, it's no. Tell the person no. For now. Say no.
But you be also need to handle. You know, that's why I was saying that the person Linda told no to was matured. And you be able to handle no sir.
No.
And I remember
every matured man. Or every matured
will
guy
accept
with
it gladly.
a very broad vision will accept it. Because all bano, some matured man neighbor no, or bao matured girl no.
Okay. Also, we say a potential wife.
Also, we say oh good. And the onimisa asema oh bekano, ebia emo. Because tisana okan say that time was for school.
Yeah.
Charlie,
So she was not ready for marriage. Ms. Barbara, should proposal be open? Should it be done openly? And then social media is all over. A bimo yomo proposal stage is so a bit cry ne Facebook page now I try to her ne WhatsApp status not the picture at all. Like is it necessary? Should we do that?
Oh, okay. You know, in this world, everybody have preference.
Yeah.
Everybody wants and how the person's life should be. You know, there are some people, their life are very close from all social media. They have private life. They prefer that one. And some people too, they prefer like, you know, everybody should see. So it depends on the person preference. The person believe, I love this lady so much that I want the whole world to see that I love her and I want to propose to her.
Okay.
And in that case, you, the guy proposing to that lady openly, should have this thing in mind that you are going to marry her. Because you prevented about
thousands of men.
99% of men from her. Because I have been a victim.
Really?
Really, yes. I've been a victim.
Wow.
I've been in a situation where I had some kind of proposal publicly and it prevented a lot of suitors from me. And
You
today,
know how?
yeah, and today people say, oh, I cannot make a war, but
Intimacy.
Bye, intino.
Wow.
Well, look, wow. You see, so you have to weigh the matter. You proposing.
Sometimes even cry, Abiana, what they would tell that guy might not be true. But since I know what's here through your uncle bar, wow, no soon says I no so yet. What down for now, somebody close to you. A bit to me a blicky sa relationship. So we should be very careful the way we display our fiances.
Okay. It's not a good thing.
Yeah.
And I have experience with that.
Wow.
I've dated a guy for 2 years. I've never displayed him on my status before.
Wow.
It's wisdom.
Sure.
You've not married to the person yet. So why should I? Not even on his birthday. I won't do it.
Yes, send him private message.
I'll send him private message and I'll go out with him. But to showcase him, our love is not a Facebook love or WhatsApp love. So he has to be hidden for now.
Wow.
Yes.
So hide your fiances, please. But with hiding too, is it good to also let certain people know that you are going to out? Because the reason is, if somebody close to you, you know, some of the guys, they are notorious. He will be dating you and be dating another friend of yours or somebody close to you. So is it necessary for you to let people around you know that you are going out with this person?
Yes, you can, but there must be a limit.
Okay.
You can tell people who are matured.
Very
But
good.
for your close friends and that close
No.
people, you must hold on.
No.
Yes. You must hold on. Because these same people can get back on you because of the relationship you are.
Okay. We are about to wrap up. Lady Linda, how do we are wrapping up, so how do we handle relationship?
Thank you very much.
Especially, I want you to touch on the aspect of a lady.
I'll say briefly that as a lady, you need wisdom to handle your relationship. That's all.
Okay,
Thank
thank you. Minister Da Costa, on the context of a man, what is the best way to handle a relationship?
I would say it's in two folds: actions and wisdom.
Wow, actions and wisdom. Lady Barbara, your final words.
Okay, to me, I want to tell everybody out there that when you are in a relationship, treat it as a relationship. Don't treat it as a marriage. Just treat it as a relationship. So I'm talking to the dear ladies to treat their relationship as a relationship, not a marriage. Thank you.
Thank you. Pastor Sebastian, your final words. Then we wrap up.
Okay. As I already said, what you do is that the practical way of handling relationship is, for a man, I would say avoid the scene. Don't probe or don't try to do anything to hurt the person, but avoid the scene altogether. It will save you and it will save the lady, because later on, if the lady has a change of mind and is coming back because you didn't attack or you didn't do anything else, the lady
She can come back.
Thank you very much.
Wow. Lovely viewers. I think you have enjoyed this section of our first edition of the Love Spice Show. We have learned a lot. Let's handle our relationship, the proposal, the rejection. If you are not interested, it is not a fight. It is not an insult. Handle it with wisdom, action. We have learned a lot today, and I hope with these few ones, we will go very far in our relationship. Thank you for staying with us. This is Story TV. Like our page, and then as you enjoy our video, you leave a comment at the section box. Thank you for being with us. Until we come your way next time, I am Mrs. Beatrice Abneje Prempe. Goodbye.